The grip. The most common grip in table tennis is the shake hand grip. As the name implies, we place our hand on the paddle and do a shake hand position. Then wrap your three fingers, which will be the pinky finger, ring finger, and the middle finger around the handle of the paddle. In the basic shake hand grip, our index finger should touch the edge of the rubber and the thumb should be tucked in on the other side of the racket. This kind of grip is good for flexibility and control. The stance and footwork. One of the very first basic skills in learning table tennis is the stance. Feet should be shoulder width apart about 1.5 meters or more. Your non-dominant foot should be slightly forward. The knees should be slightly bent and the body should be in a slight forward crouch position. Your arms should be in front with your paddle. This stance enables the players to move easily side to side more conveniently. This position helps the player to keep his or her balance when performing various strokes and helps the player to easily spring in action from different sides of the table. Together with the stance is paired with the footwork. One of the basic and commonly used footwork in table tennis is the side-to-side footwork. This involves either shuffling from left to right and vice versa. It is done when you are close to the table. In shuffling, the stance must be maintained. Starting from your base position, to move from a forehand to a backhand, you start moving your right foot first to the left and lastly stepping on your left foot. To move from a backhand to a forehand, you move your left foot to the right followed by stepping your right foot in the last. Or you can do two shuffles if it is necessary. This creates short, quick steps with a shuffling pattern from side to side to easily reach the ball. Forehand drive. In the forehand drive, do the stance position. The racket should be in front and should be slightly slant and not straight. We call this the closed angle. This slant position of the racket helps the ball go in a forward manner towards the other side of the table on the opponent's side. Then in the stance position, twist your body to the right in a slight low position and shifting your weight towards the right foot. This action helps us to prepare for the strike. When the ball reaches its highest peak, strike the ball by twisting your body back to the stance position with the racket moving forward and upward, hitting the ball. Then, perform a follow-through which raises the racket in front towards near our head. After hitting the ball, go back to the stance. Backhand drive. To do the backhand drive, we should be in the stance position. Our knees slightly bent. Our feet should be pointing towards the direction we are hitting the ball. Now, bring your paddle backwards and down to somewhere just in front of your belly button. The position and angle of the racket should be in a closed angle. As the ball reaches its highest peak, we strike the ball by moving the arm forward and upward and use a follow-through by extending your arm with the racket still in a closed angle position. After hitting the ball, go back to the stance position. Basic service, forehand and backhand. The first serve that we are going to learn is the forehand serve. To do this, stand on your feet shoulder width apart and slightly bend the knees and face sideways. Place the ball on your hand with an open palm. Remember that serving the ball should be done behind the table line. Toss the ball about 6 inches or more, then strike the ball when it drops near the height of your bat or your paddle, with a closed position of the racket moving forward and upward, then return to the stance position. The second serve is the backhand serve. It is similar to the forehand serve. Stand on your feet, shoulder width apart, and slightly bend the knees. Your body should be facing towards where you want the ball to go. Place your racket behind the ball and down to somewhere just in front of your belly button. Place the ball on your hand with an open palm. Remember that serving the ball should be done behind the table line. Toss the ball about 6 inches or more, then strike the ball when it drops near the height of your bat or your paddle with a closed position of the racket, moving forward and upward. Then return to the stance position.